striving this word, that's what that's where what you're getting tribulation from, man. Says what Sirach 2. We start from 3. It says, "Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity." Yeah, gold's tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. And that's what's happening to the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They're basically being refined in that furnace of adversity, man. Which is what that's any form of trying to build up in any area. You basically, you have to. It's a process, man. You have to go and build up over time. And that's why it's in well, from the scripture, there's going to be man come the 11th hour. But it's like once everything's going down, you can have people that might have been watching, they might not be just been clowning it, looking at it as entertainment, laughing, all that, just being like, or them guys that were talking shit on the boards. Then what? Through the process of time, when shit starts popping off and it starts getting hot, then they're gonna be thinking, okay, look, no, and I'm gonna, they're gonna be thinking, or they might even be thinking like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna ride out. You're gonna have guys thinking like, yo, I'll never, even guys where you might have just bumped into them and they say, oh yeah, I saw you this, that. You might have told them a 1-2 and just said, yo, don't take the mark. Them same guys might just be, they're like, yeah, definitely ain't gonna take that, definitely ain't gonna take that. When that time comes, it's getting pushed heavy, it's getting pushed hard. For you to not take it, you're being completely cut off from society. Hey, you gotta be built up to be able to be like, fuck all that. That's why it says in, what is it, Micah? Depart from, I can't remember the exact word. I might just grab it. Oh, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Yeah, this is not your rest. Yeah, basically that. Depart out of the mentality, the mindset of this place, man. Because if you're just all up in this place, you've invested, you believe in this. You might have, have just bought a house, or you just got a nice job or whatever, and they're just saying, look, just take this mark and you can keep all that. Hey, you got to be built up, man. You got to be have a strong, firm foundation, man. Because if not, if there's no foundations, then it's just gonna get blown. House is gonna get blown away. So Joel 3:5, it says, "Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head." Yeah, you're going to return that recompense, man. What was I going to say? I forgot. I forgot completely. Oh yeah. So behold, I'll raise them out of the place whither you have sold them, and return your recompense upon your own. So yes, it's in this place where it's like now you say you're Jake. People will be like, oh yeah, them black Hebrews or them black Hebrew Israelites. That's all that's going to be done. It's going to be known with the Hebrew Israelites, man. Straight of the scriptures, man. They're chosen. Who the Lord's dealing with, it's going to be made evident and clear, man. Everyone that denied it says what in Hosea 1? Where it was said, you're not the sons of living power. Behold, it shall be said. hey, it's gonna be known who Israel is, man. It's gonna be made clear. And when Yahushua makes his return, there's a big so-called black man, angry in the heavens, come to conquer. Then it's gonna be evident, man. And that's hey, Pete. That's what people for them. It's not a reality, man. They, you read the scriptures, you read Revelation, you read the different color scriptures. You go into the history. People go, oh yeah, it's not real for them. But then what? That's gonna be when Yahushua makes a return. It's gonna be undeniable, man. People are gonna be in fucking tears, man. People are gonna be getting jacked up, man. Says verse 8, and I will sell your sons and daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord has spoken it. Yeah, the Lord's basically going to have us put in that situation where we're going to be the ones, putting the smackdown on the heathen, basically putting the heathen into subjection, man. Because that's something that for a lot of Jake, that's far off, man. You tell Jake, yo, you want to get Esau in slavery. Jake will be like, no, I don't even want to, it just needs to be equal. I'm like, that's a slave state of mind, man. Talking about equality. When you're on the bottom and you're talking about equality, you realize that shit's a myth. Whoa, you should realize that shit's a myth, man. There's even get Genesis, what is it? 27. Okay. So Genesis 27 and 39. So the blessing for Esau, because the blessing for Esau makes it clear. Only one of us is going to be in power over the other at a time. Actually, I might go to let me get 25. So Genesis 25:23, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Now, one people being stronger than others is if you're gonna say it's anyone other than Jake, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans aren't stronger than Esau. I don't know what. Have you seen an Edomite, walk around? Have you seen him in the natural habitat, man? They ain't saying shit. So, and it said, the elder shall serve the younger. So Esau came out first. He basically was made to serve the younger. Now you go to 27, Genesis 27:39. So this is what's up in 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of the heaven above, the dew of heaven from above. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass that thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So Esau had to have the dominion to break off from having to serve Jacob. And that's what he's done. That's what he's done. Is with his blessing of the sword, he's kept us under his foot. And that's you go to, what's it, 2nd Ezra 6. It's only one can be on top at a time, man. Only one nation can be in rule at a time. You can't have 2 in even rulership. That ain't how it goes down. That's not how the Lord set up. The Lord set up where it's basically a matter of Either you're gonna have Jake in Jake in the rule, or Esau's gonna have to be in the rule. Man. Well, it's only one heathen's gonna be in the power seat at a time, man. Only one nation, I should say. Only one nation's going to be in the power seat at a time. You can't have multiple nations in the power seat. So 2nd Ezra 6, verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Other questions answers asked thou not. Yeah, so you basically had when they were born, Jacob held the heel of Esau, man, because it was basically the one that was going to tear Esau down. And that's what we're witnessing now, man. Us going out and basically, being on the street corners, prophesying against this man. That's the kingdom of David being built back up, and the kingdom of David being built back up. That means Esau's got to go down. Jake is basically tearing down Esau, man, as was prophesied, and that's why these elites, they've basically been moved to push their plans forward, man, to make shit happen, because they're like, oh, yo, if Jake get raised up, then it's a done deal. But hey, the prophecies are prophecies, man. It's gonna go down whether Esau likes it or not. Let me go back to Joe. Is it Joe? Yeah. Oh, Revelation. What was it? Genesis. So. Okay. So Revelation 2:25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. So this thing is about power over the nations, man. That's a big key part of this truth, man. That's a big key part of why Yahushua is coming back. Because what I'm reading is what? It's the red letters. So that's the words of Yahushua, man. But it's what? You hold fast to this truth, and then what? You gain power over the nations. That's a big part of the scriptures of all these prophecies coming to pass. Is Jake going into that rulership seat, man? That's why the disciples, they asked Yahushua, they said, okay, we've forsook everything. What do we stand to gain? He said, what? You can be on the 12 thrones judging the 12 tribes. So that's, that rulership, that's the mindset you're meant to have, man. You're meant to have the mindset of that equality bullshit, all that nonsense, that shit's a myth, man. That shit's a lie that's just been put out. Because you go to Deuteronomy 7 and 6. It says, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Yeah, the Lord basically chose Israel. He chose them to be a special people above all people on the earth. So then saying everyone's equal, that's a lie. The Lord set Jake up to be above man, and that's something that's you can witness just in carnal feats alone. Jake's Jake's already at the pinnacle of all areas, man. Yeah, what's his name? Lewis Hamilton. Even this guy, man, in fucking like Formula One racing. That's something like Jake weren't even really seen in that, but then this guy got into it. Has been fucking dominating for the longest. He's gonna get knighted as well. I think he got knighted already actually, because of his achievements in that field. So that's why it's Jake, man. You got LeBron James, NBA, all kinds of different fields Jake go into, man, and they completely dominate. Even tennis, like the Williams sisters. Serena went in that and was dominating for the longest. Now you got what's her name? Osaka, man. She's got Jake. I believe on her father's side. To double check. She's a Jake as well. Naomi Osaka. Yeah, that's a Jake. That's a Jake. Leonard Francois. Fucking hell, that's a funny ass name. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, her dad's a Jake, man. So and she's coming to dominate after as well. So I don't know why I slept. So yeah, Jake is always meant to be above the heathen, man. That's how the Lord had it set up. That's how it's gonna be in the kingdom, man. There ain't gonna be no equality in the kingdom. Jake's gonna be in the rulership seat, man. Yahushua is gonna be on the top. There's order, man. So it says what? Will I give power and he that overcometh? So Revelation 2:26, and he that overcometh and keep my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. Yeah. So that's gonna involve bashing heathens' fucking heads in, man. Which is that's part of the blessing, man. Part of what you get. It's hey, that's how the Lord has it, man, and that's how it's gonna be, and that's what's getting set up, man. When Yahushua makes his return, these are the things, and this is what's getting ready to go down. A higher level of destruction is getting ready to go down. So people, the general public, like I read, man, in Thessalonians, it's gonna take them like a thief, man. And get robbed. They're just gonna come and be like, hey, isn't there some jewelry missing? Oh shit, the window's open. Shit scattered everywhere. Clothes all askew. They're gonna be like, damn, a thief's been in, man. And then when the rulership gets set up, Esau's in bondage, it's gonna be a surprise. What? That's why it says in was it Isaiah 14? Art thou become weak as we, man? All these other heathens will be like, yo, oh no, is this the man? Is this the man that caused the earth to tremble? Because Esau's going to be reduced to that beast state, man, where he's going to be seen for the reality of what he is. Now he's able to, he can put a suit on, shave every lick of hair off his chin, which is, I don't know what the hell that is, man. That's some wet shit. That's why it's like the spirits even had it where it's like beards became in, like, on a mass scale. To where it's like even in corporate environments where before you used to have the fucking cleanest chin. Now you can actually, now it's like, okay, you have guys with full beards and shit. So it's funny as hell, that spirit. And then when you see Jake with a full beard, that's intimidating, man. That's why Esau had that whole vibe, man. So it's that time, man. We see spirits moving, prophecies moving. This place is done, man. This place is toast. And when further trouble's coming, man. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. Shalom. Yabba Shem Yashai. Bashem Kakadash Bakata. Shalom. Shalom.